тікаю, час замирає, наліво спіткаюсь, мов тіла немає, бачу свій силует, я чорна пташка, крилами небом, летить і не важко. Натискаю вибірковий плейлист.
Привіт, YouTube, це дядько Momo, YouTube channel, де я розповідаю свої відверті думки про талановитих музикантів. З усього світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, що новини пабліка, що ви не будете розчаровані зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу, де підписуйтесь, де викладайте разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my next reaction of today, we are going over to Ukraine. We are going to check out similar. This track is called Green Light, Zelені Vogні. Зелені Вогні. I think that's the way how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, let me go into the description page, because you know I love going into the description page. There is a little bit of writing in here. I'm going to highlight it and put it into Google Translate and see what it says. So it says Green Light is a single about the fact that any red light will eventually turn green. I get that. I certainly get that. In life, we often focus on green lights, not noticing how many hints and lessons we receive from the red light, which often perceives as a stop, a mistake, or a step in the wrong direction. And the song Green Light is about gratitude and devotion to the world for its red lights that lead us to the true green. I get that. So but what about the amber? So is the amber kind of thing of your decision making of whether you're going to go to the green light or the red light? Or are you in the red light waiting for it to be green? Or are you in the green light not knowing that you're in the green light, waiting, wondering where... Do you know what I mean? I think there's going to be a mixture. I'm just confusing myself. So look, there's the inside of this track. There are lyrical contents which is needed because there isn't no subtitles. So I will read out the lyrical contents after, not before. I know I have a blend of mixture, but this time I don't know, I'm in a mixture. So look, let's go straight into my next reactions of today, shall we? So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Я знову тікаю, час замирає, наліво спіткаюсь, мов тіла немає, бачу свій силует, я чорна пташка, крилами небом, летить і не важко. Натискаю вибірковий плейлист, він змішає всі мої емоції, я танцюю, бо почула твій.
I like the funky drummer beat. I watched some documentary about that beat.
Ви ще будете світити мені, червоним між зелених вогнів. Як наріжена хочу туди, де світите мені ви скільки. Ви ще будете світити мені, червоним між зелених вогнів. Як наріжена хочу туди, де світите мені ви.
See that beat? It's about 60 years old.
Де б не була, знаю вона завжди залишиться зі мною. Моя душа впічена золотом, музика це моя прана. Голос чути в тобі.
Do you know who her vocals remind me of?
Розвиваються ці звуки
They're not the same level, but she reminds me of...
і
Close your eyes and tell me if she doesn't sound like Cola. Similar to Cola. It's not as strong as Cola. Not when she's talking, but when she's singing. I'm talking about when she puts power into her vocals. Listen to it. There's certain things that remind me of Cola. I think that's my favorite part. So that was СХОЖА with Зелені Вогні, which is similar green lights. Now, I did tell you that I'm going to read some of the lyrical contents, which is put down to the bottom, so I'm going to highlight that right now. Because unfortunately, even there was no subtitles, in short. So I'm glad that you've written out the lyrics. Thank you very much for that. So I'm running away again. Time freezes. I will meet on the left. There is no such thing as a body. I see my silhouette like a black bird. Wings in the sky. It's not difficult for her to fly. So this is more of a poetry. And what you find about Ukrainian songs, 9 times out of 10, it is of a poetic format. There is a lot of people that has a lot of things to say. I click on a selective playlist. He will mix all my emotions. I dance because I heard your whistle in the past and I'm still interested. How long will you shine for me? Red between the green lights. I want to go there so badly. Where do you shine for me? Like I said, it's a poem. I'm going to read out the last part as well. Wherever she was, I know she is, will always stay with me. My soul is trapped, dressed in gold. Music is my primer. The voice is heard in you. The soul sounds, these sounds spill out by the field, by the sky. They dance solo with me. It's a lovely poetic song. It really is. And like I said, there is so much from younger generations to the old generations. That schematics and that format sits perfectly and beautifully with the Ukrainians. It really, really does. And there is so much of that because there's songs of like 100 years, 200 years that still has an amazing amount of impact in this day and age. And it always gets revitalized by the younger generations in whether it's just using the title as the chorus and then they build their own song around that, or they use that melody structure and they bring in and they revitalize it. It's an amazing how there's only a handful of countries that are still following that schematics, keeping the old elements still alive, still breathing, still ticking. It's just maybe sleeping, but it's, it lays dormant, but it's not gone. And that is a lesson that should be shared with the number of other countries who leave the elements of culture way, and forget about it. There's people that don't know about 1,000 years of their own history. And certainly within music and even 400 years. But there's countries that keep the 2,000, 5,000, and the younger generation knows about it and the storyline to it. That is rich within cultural. And those elements are either jealousy tries to destroy it, which, impossible because it only makes it stronger. But I'm loving this. I'm loving the song. I'm loving the fusions of the song as well. And the vocals. beautiful. Like I said, there's some strong strengths there that reminds me of Cola. But even though she's singing on a softer format, you know, it's really, but like I said, when she gives it a bit of power, I'm thinking, that reminds me of Cola. But not taking away that of her own design and her own character. No, this is certainly her. This is certainly her unique stuff. I haven't seen a music video like this in a long while. You know, the motorbike storyline, and then, you know, in the cave. I think it was inside the cave, and the grungy look, but with the funky drummer's beat. Now, the funky drummer, I told you before, is about, say, 60 years old. And the person who invented, I think his name is Ronald something, the person who made all those funky drummer beats, he's still fighting to claim rights from everybody using his drum pattern. Because he'd done the music, I think it was a session drummer, and he'd done loads of kind of drum beats for the likes of James Brown and so forth, blah, 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 which the record company had. And then when all the hip hop artists start using the funky drummer beat, from when it first started, it's the record company that has the rights to to those beats, and it's made millions and millions and millions. But the person who's actually made the drums, he has not made anything, not even a penny, and it's his beats. Imagine that. So the lawyers are still fighting up to this day. It's been like, say, 20 years thing, and the record label is still not even giving him a cent of his piece of what he's done. So all those funky drum, the live drum, and all those things, is this guy, Reynolds somebody, I can't remember. I watched it the other day. Amazing. Couldn't believe it. There's a little bit of history lesson for you. But yeah, amazing artist, and I can't wait to listen to some more. Until then, I salute you. Boom.